Out front, this is swept off over the end line. Sent in front, misdirected, and cleared out into vacant space by the Midwest Hooligans. Tennessee tempo going to get this started again. Brushed across. Tempo not liking what they see there, so flicked back to the back line again. Roscoff found help, now sent over the top by Daniel Sassano, the Franklin, Tennessee native. From the center field circle, the tempo go forward with it. Feeling like they're looking for that bunker and counter, and off near the edge of the wing. Sent long and rattled around a bit. Midwest Hooligans trying to cut it up. Hooligans centering feed rolls through. All the way to the corner. The Midwest side tries this for the front of the 18. Tennessee tempo initially can't direct that away. Now it's regathered. Tennessee tempo on that back line. They've been really good all season long scoring from this type of situation. Really good at running a bunker and counter type look. They've rolled to an 11-0-1 record, 11 wins, just one draw, and scored over 40 goals. 25 scored by the Midwest Hooligans on their way to 5 wins and 3 draws. They've had a really nice year. From that back line, Hooligans send this over the top. It's going to roll through harmlessly and Skeeter over the end line. Pinballed at midfield and collected. Tennessee tempo send this long and too much on it as it rolls all the way beyond. That's a good look as well. I like what they're trying to do there. That's really the same strategy. It feels like they're going for that bunker and counter and obviously trying to isolate somebody on the side, but unable to get it put through.
They're going for that. Yeah, right.
Tempo controlling defensively. Pressing forward. Good long bend over the top by Tennessee. Collected, and he wants to work with this. Drives his way towards the 18, where it's deflected away and regathered on the edge of the wing. Walks it forward, and this is going to go nowhere for him as Tennessee Tempo take it right back. Down into the 18, misdirected, and sent long. Tempo bend this across, where it's taken down immediately. Wanted to dish this through. Knocked around. Fighting for this, and the Midwest Hooligans bend it long through for the 18. He's on a beat for it near the corner, but can't collect in time as this rolls harmlessly over the end line. It'll be goal kick. Just about had it, and a dangerous moment for the Tennessee Tempo dissolves to their reprieve. Tempo working this forward. Tennessee tries it back behind midfield. Tempo, a roller across, tagged up. Nye tried to find his way toward the 18. Now a counter down the other way, and this rolls off over the end line. Tried to dish that forward for the connection. Tennessee Tempo behind midfield, looking to send that forward. Hooligans a nice job pressing up and bringing some pressure. Charlie Taylor, the Manchester, England native. A lot of technical quality. He's an Illinois Central College man. Transferred there from Upper Iowa. Tennessee Tempo. Looking for that center field circle. Jermaine pushed backward. Skied long over the top by Tennessee Tempo, and it's a bit too long as this will roll off. Ball back to the Hooligans. Austin Bruder, the head coach of the Midwest Hooligans, who had a really nice year in UPSL action. They've been extremely successful throughout the course of this season. Big collision, trying to center this up. Hooligans harassed, and as the Tennessee Tempo take it away, the call to favor the Midwest. The Kentucky side will put us underway again with a kick. From just beyond the area, he's going to try a long shot downfield. The intended target of that feed is Nemanja Gvajic, Evansville, Indiana native. Nemanja was there, the graduate student, trying to get under that. Product of Oakland City University, the Mighty Oaks. A couple of different guys play for the Hooligans that are out of Oakland City University. Knifing that ball all around, trying to find a way to get that moving. And instead blown dead by our referee. Tried to flip that forward. Long feed goes wide. I like the effort there. Good intensity. And the right idea overall. I mean, that's exactly what you want to be doing, is finding ways to get that through. Find that final third. Just a bit off the mark on what he's trying to do there. Backline playing some pitch and catch. Dished across. The Hooligans tag this up. Centered there by Terrence. Twahania, the Owensboro, Kentucky native, goes across. And returned to the back line. The Hooligans trying center field. Just beyond the stripe, they've got some room, and a convoy moving forward. Ahmed leading the way, fended for the penalty arc where it's broken up by the tempo. Tennessee pushes this beyond the center field logo, and it's brushed by the center back to the keeper. Well played over the top of the turf. Midwest Hooligans now establishing possession, but it's going to be broken up and sent off intentionally. Tennessee tempo. Just playing pitch and catch on that back line. And obviously happy to take all the time they can. Building out and working. Tempo to midfield, trying to get on the move. They've got help on the close end. Here's the long ball over the top. It's going to be cut off by the right back and sent long through by the keeper. All the way to the other end. driving forward, and he slides onto the ball to prevent any scoring chance. Midwest Hooligans continue to play well defensively.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com.
Welcome back. We've got a player slow to rise, so giving him a minute to get back onto his feet, get onto the field. Still scoreless in this one between the Tennessee Tempo and the Midwest Hooligans. Glad you're along with us. Been a good battle so far, and excited to see what has yet to come. We're going to welcome you back onto the field now. These two sides taking a break. Still in the early stages. Our referee looks ready to play on, though. Feels unbelievable we're scoreless. We've seen a few really high-quality chances that just haven't been finished, and a ton of talent on these two rosters between the Tempo and Midwest Hooligans. They've built some pretty unbelievable talent entering this playoff battle between the two sides. Tempo and Midwest Hooligans at Siegel High School in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Beautiful venue to play at if you weren't with us when we kicked off a bit ago. Both sides ready to play on between the Tennessee Tempo and Midwest Hooligans in UPSL action. Gabriel Schrei, glad you're with us. Hooligans will throw in. Tempo are the defending UPSL spring champion. Clear form side, they finished first in the 2026 regular season. 11 wins. 41 goals scored. They'd only allowed 9 all season long. And this match has been decided twice already this season. Pitched back and forth. Tempo try to go through midfield, and it's well played there defensively by the Hooligans. It will stay with the Tennessee Tempo, but good pressure on them. Hooligans finished 4th on the table. Back-to-back wins over Chattanooga and Henderson. Followed a 3-match slide. Long pitch over the top. A good look and gloved by the keeper down inside of the final third. Well played again by the Hooligans defensively. At Siegel High School, these two still scoreless in a bit of a wrestling match. It's been a good back and forth tuggle. Tennessee Tempo have been in fantastic form all season long. They have felt unstoppable. Their women's side has been very good as well. WPSL play. Germain goes to the back line and dished across carefully. Musa Gay finding some help. Down the touchline looking for another feed. Tennessee Tempo cutting it to the inside and left off just beyond the 18. Once defeated down low and disrupted by the Hooligans. He's appealing to the referee for the call, but it doesn't look like he'll get it. Wanted that call, tried to sell it. Referee just not having it. And so it'll be a throw-in. $18-yard box is loaded up with red and white kits. Sam McConnell vying for space, tries to get this out of there defensively. Tempo return fire, well wide and over the end line for goal kick. Just unable to put that where he needed it. So a throw-in coming for the Hooligans. Midwest Hooligans, a couple of good connections. Centering feed is cut off. Ian Cowie looking for that, the Trinidad and Tobago native. Forward again, go the Hooligans. This is left off just beyond the wing. Squared up on the front of the 18. Knifes his way around a defender. Service out front is knocked away by the Tempo, and Tennessee comes up with possession inside of their own 18. Tempo's man jostled, stays with it, and heels that through toward midfield. Looking for another bend. This is a long one over the top. Picked up by Braden Nye, and he leaves it off to the back line of the Tempo. Very good play defensively. In Tennessee at Siegel High, it's UPSL playoff soccer. Here's the long bend through over the top. Going to be collected down to the wing by the Tempo. Wants to step around him, trying to knife his way through as he goes down on the end line. Post whistle by our referee. That's a really good job of trying to draw. Just doing everything he can to get the whistle from the referee, but instead, goal kick. Kellen Clegg, a Livonia, Michigan native, the one trying to get that call. He's a longtime member of this roster now. Southern Indiana, previous to this, has had some great experience and continue to develop. He's considered a pretty high-level prospect. Sent long by the Hooligan keeper. Pinballed around a bit. It'll be thrown in immediately by Nye. He's a Johnson, Tennessee native. Nye sees this go right around his boots. Cowie found some help here. Long ball across for the Midwest Hooligans. Beyond the center field circle, he pitches this down to the close wing. Just in the touchline, it's left off. Looking for the bend, and this is a skied ball that sails out of here. Santiago Arafat Evansville, Indiana native and a product of the University of Southern Indiana. One of the most decorated high school careers in the history of the state of Indiana. Starred at Harrison High. Very, very, very good footballer there. All state, all district, obviously, and all city as well, all metro. Most valuable player at Harrison, academic all state too. Played with football club Evansville United while he was in prep. Santiago, the one that lit off that shot. Tennessee Tempo, the center back, not liking that. Musa gives it off. Yay, looking for help. Pitch through to the circle. Down beyond, attacking third and more as he's grabbed at and draws the whistle. That's just enough to get the call from our referee as Charlie Taylor suffers that, the Englishman. Just wrapping up a season and entering another at Illinois Central College. He started playing in Upper Iowa before that. Here's the feed down inside toward the 6, taken away easily by the Hooligans. The Midwest side, beyond their own 18. Poked out of there, the Tempo have it. He's harassed from behind and Cowie. That's an easy call for the referee. Beautiful spot for the kick for the Tennessee Tempo. The Hooligans giving that one away. This is a tough spot to defend for the Midwest Hooligans. One of the higher quality set piece chances we'll see in this match for either side. Left behind, Suleiman Balde. He steps off, waiting for the signal from our referee. 2 quick dribbles. And the referee says, hey, you got to move that back 2 feet. Here's the bend, long over the top. Keeper gloves it perfectly. Goes up to his peak, 2 gloves, snags that. Excellent play defensively as we're midway through our 34th minute between these two sides. Tempo. Wanting to get back on the attack, and it's knocked away intentionally. Well played. Nye, the Jackson native, all the way across that back line now goes Musagay. Trying to press forward, harassed, in danger as he cuts to the inside. Cowie pokes at it. Tempo, unable to stay with the ball. Left off down the touchline through midfield and more. Tennessee Tempo are back in a defensive shell as McConnell sees the whistle and a good spot. He's going to walk him back a ways. Scratch that. Another decent spot for the Hooligans. This is a ways back from where we saw the Tempo a moment ago, but still quality opportunity coming. They've been on a hot streak entering the playoff. Dished across out front from the dead-on spot on the penalty arc. This is banged out of there into the air. Knotted it back in attacking motion, but this gloved by the keeper. Quickly flicked across. Daniel Sassano getting us going. Tempo through to midfield. How about that? Hit the e-brake right there. Nye wants to go down the touchline. It's disrupted perfectly. And going to be floated across. Dished forward beyond the center field stripe. It's Nye. Nye. Offside is the call as this is headed the other way. Keeper will come out to do the honors himself. A lot of great pieces on the field here. Sam McConnell's been fun to watch play. Midfielder from Newburgh, Indiana. Plays at University of Southern Indiana. He was all region. Played at Eastern Florida State College before that. Midwest Hooligans going to bring some heat against the tempo. Tuahenya, the Kentucky native, steps back into play and should be Santiago Arafat. Santiago throws this long for the 6-yard box and gloved again by the Tempos man. The keeper stands tall deep in the 6-yard box. Bent, skying this over the top. It's going to be knocked away. Hits the brakes and regathers. Finessed that once and then a second time. Brush that forward. It's poked into the air. Hooligans. Sticky boots as he is pickpocketed by the tempo and their man cut down. That draws a call. Not surprised to see that whatsoever. Called it quickly. Tempo cut off by the Hooligans. And this rolls off over the touchline. Looking for that quick throw in again, and they get that delivered. Tempo stripped away efficiently right off of his boots. Nemanja all the way to the corner. The slide tackle perfectly delivered. Tempo trying to get this out of their own 18. Down toward midfield, and what a pass. Some finesse on the move as well. E-break move, and now the long ball all the way down the touchline for the corner of the area. Tries to service on the crossing ball and instead has to regather. Stepping out front, Kellen in toward the spot, and this has too much air under it as it's out of here. 41st minute about to close. And the keeper puts us back underway. First 3/4 of an hour nearly gone between these two sides. Beyond midfield, left off for the 18. Very well done by the keeper of the Hooligans. That's a heady play. Comes out, greets that, sends it back over the top. It's exactly what he needed. Flipped forward beyond midfield. And harassed as that rolls off. Tempo will stay with the football. Kellen maintains possession, thrown in immediately by Nye. Shadowing them, playing way up. Nemanja. Center back. All the way to the keeper. The floater knocked back. Stutters. He's got a little bit of room as he finesses this through to the spot. What a save! And it goes over the top. He sailed it over the top, and the sheet remains clean. What a save for the Tennessee Tempo! I can't believe it. That's unbelievable. Somehow our sheet has remained clean as we've nearly played our first half between these two sides. What a wild defensive effort. And it looks like the Hooligans aren't done yet. Midwest through to the top of the 18, broken up and cleared away by the Tempo. They eliminate the threat again, a little less thrilling that time, albeit. This is through, somehow staying on top of the football, and goes to the turf as it's skied across for some help. Dish down to the center field stripe where it's taken back by Tennessee. Ball ready to be thrown in. Nye from in front of the bench of the Hooligans. Flicked behind midfield and centered up. Sassano right behind him. Walks it forward, down through toward the final third, and it's pinballed back. Tempo will regather. Musa. From the circle, this is an aerial feed. Can he stay on side? Tempo have the ball down on the end line. He's jostled, and it rolls off. Goal kick. Trying to get the word on added time on our first half, as that'll just about take us through to the break. This one knocked around a bit. Beyond the circle, sent away by the Hooligans. The Midwest side trying to control and stopped as we've got a player slow to rise. Hopefully he's all right. Does take us beyond 3/4 of an hour. We'll break while they check on him for a moment.
What if you can have it all? A place to call home, a great job, and a safe and welcoming community to raise your family. You can have all that and more in Kingsport, Tennessee. For the past quarter century, Kingsport has been on a mission to reinvent itself as the first professionally planned and privately financed city of the 20th century. Kingsport has earned the nickname the Model City. From award-winning educational initiatives to business incubators to the surrounding natural beauty, Kingsport is just the right size to have the amenities you need without the traffic and crime of a larger city. With a vibrant downtown, great shopping and dining, and a thriving local economy, Kingsport is the perfect place to call home. Ready to start loving where you live? Choose Kingsport. Visit movetokingsport.com and discover all the reasons why this charming town is the perfect place to call home.
Back in Tennessee, and no signal officially given for added time. Obviously enjoying some of that right now. They're going to say signal is for 4 minutes of added time. We've already played a pair. Quick note in the book from our referee having a conversation down there with Santiago. Kick will come for the Tennessee tempo. This is through for the spot. Trying to regather and brushed a shot through, but not enough sauce on that to put it squarely between the sticks, and it's covered by the Hooligans man again. Bent that long, and it's immediately gloved and roped across. Tempo. They can put together at least one more rush here in added time if they can find their way through to midfield. Throws his hands into the air, begging for the call. Midwest Hooligans see this seized away. The Volunteer State side across the back line and forward. Chipped out of there. Almost slide tackles him, and it's taken away by the tempo. They collide as this is immediately pickpocketed right back. Tried to direct that through. And that'll take us to the break between these two. As we've played 3/4 of an hour, stoppage time on half one in the books. 3/4 of an hour to go in Tennessee between the Midwest Hooligans and Tennessee Tempo. We are scoreless on NSBN between these two sides. A clean sheet after one half of action. We'll be back with more.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that. Line, got it, but stays fair. Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we bring it to you. It's like that.
wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Quincy, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Quessy.
His name is Quincy. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Quincy.
Quincy! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move! Quincy, take the snap! Hike! Here comes Fred Warner!
I'm open!
He's got Jefferson!
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quincy.
Where is that boy going?
Nobody was
Oh no!
Bring it, little man.
Cam Jordan!
I'll see you tomorrow, Quessy!
Quincy's in trouble!
I got you.
He pitches into Saquon! No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Quincy.
Quincy. I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Quincy, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born, as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental health plays a massive role in professional soccer and in sports in general. We're all here to support each other. We're all here to help each other, and you never know what somebody is going through, whether it's on the field or off the field. For me, mental health plays a huge role when it comes to goalkeeping because a lot of times the game is not near me and not near the goalkeeper, and it's important that I stay calm and stay ready and stay connected to the team even when the play is not by me.
Once upon a time, there was a girl with golden locks. You know what? Maybe it was like a rugged, woodsy dude. Yeah. The beds were too hard, the chairs were too soft, the porridge was too... This Goldilocks wanted something tastier.
Those look just right.
First, he drove the Ram 2500 Rebel to pick up some dinner. Some really big dinner.
Tastes like chicken.
Next, he took the Ram Charger deep into the woods to flex his artistic muscles.
That was the village tree.
Then, completely abandoning the narrative, he fired up the Ram RHO for a little joyride. Time to jump a volcano.
What about the three bears?
This is my story.
But yeah, the bears were there. And they all lived happily ever after. Sort of.
Our South Carolina story is told through love. We always felt the need to take a moment for ourselves, and the ocean has always drawn us closer. Charleston was such a romantic destination, with its ancient oaks and beautiful walking paths through town. But we love hiking too, and Greenville gave us a perfect view. This is our South Carolina story. What's yours?
What's in the bag? A barbecue bacon QPC from McDonald's. Oh, you mean the injury special? I'll play you for it. I've been waiting for you, OG. And if I win, McDonald's on me. Oh, you know my game, right? Oh, yeah, I know. Let them know. Yeah. Oye, vámonos. Let's get it. I got something for you, Elise. All right, let me see it. Let me see it. Ooh. Ah! All right. Yo, Stewie, winner takes the bag. You know that meal is already mine. Golly. Right here with you. Right here with you.
I see y'all.
What's that? Big Mama?
Made mine a double QPC for the double queen.
All right. Now she blocked it. Sure.
It's a basket. It's a basket.
Ready? Yup. Looks like we're gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, twin.
Nothing but net. Get the injury special at McDonald's. Cheers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm worried about Mom.
Mom? She's fine. These the ones, right, Mom?
Yeah. Groundlings.
Sweet potatoes.
Daddy, it's salty.
Some things come with age.
And some don't.
Early detection of Alzheimer's can lead to better care for your loved one. Learn the early warning signs at 10signs.org.
Some might ask, what's the hurry? But if it's the difference between getting McDonald's breakfast and settling for a Big Mac, well, run like the wind. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's like that.
Got him and stays fair.
Everybody feel it, come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. It's like that.
have to wear a uniform for service or sacrifice. Every day, ordinary Americans perform extraordinary acts of courage and selfless service. Please join us in recognizing citizen heroes who have made a difference in the lives of others through their acts of courage and selfless service in communities across America. Nominate a citizen hero today at themedalofhonor.com.
Welcome back to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Tony, what do you think?
Kwesi, it's 2 a.m. You have school tomorrow. Get some rest.
See you tomorrow, Saquon.
You got it, Kwesi.
His name is Quasi. The crowd goes wild.
Hey, Kwesi!
Kwesi! Your son's fantasies are going to destroy my house.
Spin move! Quasi, take the slap! Hike! Here comes Fred Warner!
I'm open!
He's got Jefferson!
Hit the gritty?
Nah, hit the Quasi.
What is that boy doing?
Nobody was
Oh no!
Bring it, little man!
Cam Jordan!
I'll see you tomorrow, Kwesi!
Quasi is in trouble!
I got you.
He pitches it to Saquon! No! My ball!
That's on you, bro. Besides, I'm not even real.
Is this your ball? What's your name?
Quasi.
Kwesi, I'm OC. I know that look. I know that dream. I had the same one. See, Kwesi, doesn't have to be a dream anymore. Doesn't matter where you're born, as long as you're born to play.
Just making sure you were real.
The Southeast Sports Network, your free ticket to front row sports action. From heart-pounding football showdowns to thrilling basketball games, experience every moment live, all from the comfort of your home. Your favorite athletes, broadcast in real time and on demand. It's not just streaming, it's your front row ticket to the best of Southeastern sports. And the best part? It's absolutely free. Don't miss a moment of your favorite teams. Join us now at the Southeast Sports Network. The Southeast Sports Network, your front row ticket to live sports.
Mental.
We're scoreless after 3/4 of an hour in Tennessee as we welcome you back inside of the venue here. Thrilled to have you along for the ride for this one, as our first half was a battle between these two and ended with a clean sheet. Half number 2 promises to be just as thrilling between these two sides. It's the Midwest Hooligans and Tennessee Tempo here on NSBN. I'm Gabriel Shrine. I'll walk you through this second half. Flipped across, nothing doing there. Tempo trying to press this forward and dished back outside. Slide tackles his way through that easily. And taken down right near midfield. In the air, this is well played, swept across, perfectly bent to Stanley Grandpierre. Stanley goes around the defender, and Sam McConnell able to cut that off as this is flipped back forward for the Midwest Hooligans. The Hooligans this season, 5 wins, 3 draws, a dominant stretch down entering the UPSL playoff. Super successful entering this stage of the year. Dished long, fired. It's bent well wide and left as this takes a big high bounce and will skeeter over the end line. And our sheet remains clean after one half of action between these two sides. Scoreless between the Midwest Hooligans and Tennessee Tempo. Backwards, Tennessee Tempo trying to reset on that back line and pushed across by Gay. Forward toward midfield. The side from the Volunteer State going to have to retreat and reset. That, trying to get it through. Mohamed Jane gets this started again with a long feed all the way down to the wing. Cut off on the back by the Midwest side and skied for center field. We're blown dead. Referee wants a word before this is thrown in. Tennessee Tempo trying to break the deadlock, and this is gloved by the Hooligans man. So we remain scoreless with a clean sheet. Just breaking in our second half of action between these two sides. That's Siegel High School. Tempo on the move again. Dished long. Looking out front of the 18, the Hooligans cleared initially. It's regathered by the Tempo. Poked into the air. Tennessee a centering feed. 4 defenders on him. Somehow gets it through into the 18 and cleared by the Hooligans. Regathered immediately. Well struck, but a lot of sauce sends that long. Hooligans keeper gets us back underway between these two sides. Tempo on the press. Fed down deep into the wing. It rolls off and will stay with Tennessee. Tempo thrown in. Cuts it to the inside. Well played. Pushed back for him on the edge of the 18 and skied out of there toward midfield. Trying to return that on the attack, and our referee going to stop this. Tries to get on the attack. Sent long and dished to the keeper. Cut it to the inside, then across. Long ball left off for Stanley Grandpierre. And in the corner, our referee sends it the other way. Charlie Taylor right there. I thought Grandpierre was going to get a crossing ball inside. This could go to Venus Stanny, Des Moines, Iowa native, played at Tort. He was all conference and a 3-year starter at Hoover High School. Led the Huskies to a large number of state championships there, a big piece of their success during his tenure. Somehow played through and forward. Muhammad leaves this off. Musa back to Mo. Midfield stripe didn't like it. Pursued from behind by Cowie. Over the top and gloved by the keeper on the edge of the 18. Across that back line. Back to the center field circle again for the tempo of Tennessee. Dribbling with this. The Ugandan has it stolen away, somehow gets it back. Grandpierre just in front of him. Again to his teammate. Oyerwath Gofan wants to go inside. They're looking for the call, the big collision, and this time, there it is, a yellow card right away, shown to the likes of Charlie Taylor. Taylor suffers the yellow card, and we have a player slow to rise to the tempo of Tennessee. That was a big-time collision. They came together with force. It was head-on for Mo. The Gambian went down right away. Quick note in the book about the collision between Mo and Taylor. Midfielder played as one of the top players in Cognac during his collegiate career at Lehman College. All Cognac honors in 21 and 22. Consistently a producer at the center of that lightning attack. Started every match as a sophomore. He was player of the week a few times. Got a change coming here. George Abner, the Traverse City, Michigan native, into the match. Being left behind with the ball to deliver is Dominic Oduro, the Ghanaian. Dom through, good feed, and down. It's gloved by the Hooligans keeper inside of the 18. Slides on top of the football on the edge of the 6. What a play. Nodded back for midfield. Trying to brush that across, and he'll be able to. Sent down for the end line where it's collected as the tempo struggling to maintain possession. Floater is going to be knocked away intentionally and is off. Well done by the Hooligans. Making it very difficult to establish possession, to get on the attack. But a corner comes now for Tennessee tempo. Grandpierre on the edge of that 18. This is going to come off his head to the backside. Tempo's man steps around a would-be defender. From the end line, it's gloved. Again, incredible work by the keeper for the Hooligans. Daniel Sassano, the Franklin, Tennessee native, from the end line, bends that right toward the 6. It's just gobbled up. For the moment, we remain scoreless as this is dished forward, and again controlled by our keeper. Olde tried to put that through. He's from Kaolack, Senegal, and the Senegalese man was one of the most dangerous players in the NAIA while playing at Bethel University for the Wildcats. 14 goals as a sophomore, 33 points that year. 6 game winners as well. Suleiman has just been really good. On cue, that's my man right there who heels it back out front. And what a move, 3 defenders on him. It's just able to be poked away and cleared out of there by the Hooligans of the Midwest. Tried to heel that through. It was a good feed forward. Nemanja went up and found Ian Cowie, and the man from Trinidad and Tobago couldn't keep it going at midfield. Now the tempo. Rolled across well out front of the 18, looking for some space. They might have it. A lot of pressure by the tempo in the second half. And the referee. Players slow to rise. Obviously some genuine concern here. From the touchline, brought the trainer on. spend a moment with him, and looks like it'll be good news as he is up under his own power and going to make his way off. Hopefully that's a good sign. We remain scoreless between these two sides. In Tennessee, a clean sheet just beyond an hour gone between these two. We're in the 61st minute between the Tempo and the Hooligans. And this thing has worn on and on between these two sides. Someone's going to walk out of here with a victory. Referee looks satisfied with the break and ready to get us back underway between these two. Man, glad you've been with us. A good battle, and it's only gotten more exciting as it's gone on. These two have met twice already this year, and Tennessee has won both of those, so I would call it a pleasant surprise that this has been such a good battle. I'm enjoying it. Nighttime approaching quickly in the Volunteer State. Out front, this is sent to the penalty arc. Healed, it's loose. In the 18, it's pinballed off a defender's boot. Very well done. Keeper's upset. You can hear some discouraged sounds, but Santiago there, I'd be happy with that. That was a quality striking chance, and instead the ball just rolls off harmlessly. Big thanks to our crew today and everybody who lined this up. Eric Dorsey on production on site. Thank you for your hard work. Really appreciate you, as well as Gift for making the decision to have us here. Good friend Andre Bomar brought me in on this one, and thrilled to be here as part of it. It's a really cool matchup between these two. It's been exciting to see how quickly the Tempo have grown. Bent long over the top. This one batted away one hand. He absolutely clobbered that, but he's clobbered in the process. Mowed down in the yellow throne. Thankfully, he looks to be all right. An immediate yellow thrown by our referee in the 64th minute. Lucas Donhauer, Evansville native, playing keeper today. Had stops at Syracuse, Kentucky Wesleyan. He was part of the program that won the title at Syracuse in the ACC tournament, rather. Before transferring to Cuse, started every single match at Kentucky Wesleyan during his tenure. He was a GMAC first teamer, of course, and goalkeeper of the year for that. Graduate of Evansville Mater Dei High. And yes, believe it or not, he was all conference there as well. Thrown in, the Midwest Hooligans back in a defensive shell. Sassano over the top, and again, he makes the save. Donhauer looking good in goal. Back line as Tempo going for a full reset. Final third and more as he's able to knife his way through. Left off inside of the penalty arc. It's regathered. Pinballs through traffic to the end line, and this one rolls for corner kick. Bent from the corner, nodded, well played, and booted out of here. Sam McConnell with the play. That's a good one by McConnell. It does give another set piece to the Tempo, but very nice defensive effort. Tempo have been a member of the league since 2021. Again inside, nodded on through. It's going to skeeter its way over the touchline. It'll be a throw-in this time. We'll see a designed set here most likely. Throw-in play for the 6, gloved by Donhauer. Gift side has kept the pressure turned up, the heat 100 degrees in Tennessee, but Fruiter's Kentucky side has handled the pressure and the firepower of Tennessee Tempo very well. 68th minute has rolled onto the board as this is disrupted. A prime chance broken up again. Perfectly done by Xavier Angel, the Mount Vernon native. Now the Tempo are looking to counter. Midfield and more, the floater across, tagged up just beyond the wing, shuffling, left off, Ben inside for the spot, and knocked away by the Tempo. Musa is the one who sends that out. Cowie has been the primary goal scorer for the Midwest Hooligans this year. Zach Kennedy as well. Schoenstein, Venus. A little more distributed than the Tempo are. The corner will be sent by Nemanja. The band, short on the 6, knotted out of there. Kept alive on the touchline just barely as it's dug off the boot of Goffin. Sam McConnell. Hammered that off. Sent long and off of the side of the post. Still scoreless between these two sides. A clean sheet between the Tempo and Midwest Hooligans. Deadlocked at Siegel High in Tennessee, just outside of Nashville. I'm in shambles right now. Totally was under the impression they were from Kentucky, but that makes a lot more sense because everybody on the roster is from Evansville. Also, Kentucky's not the Midwest. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Indiana side, deadlocked to the Tennessee side. Scoreless between these two clubs. It's been a good back and forth battle. There's been a lot more pressure and possession from the Tennessee Tempo, so I would look for, if this one is going to be broken late and go the way of the Hooligans out of Indiana, what they're going to do is try to bunker and counter here. So keep an eye out for that. How could they pull that off? Obviously, they've got some of that special talent, but I dove into that a little bit a moment ago. talking about they spread their attack out a lot more than the tempo. With Tennessee, you can kind of pick a couple guys and say, well, it'll probably come from right here if it comes. Not so easy with the Hooligans. Both clubs back out onto the field at Siegel High. Trying to get set up to keep this going. Deliver back to the back line. Down the touchline, the tempo beyond midfield. Good leave for the wing. And misfired on that, but the tempo stay with it. Tennessee side. Couldn't brush it away as this is delivered to the corner of the 18. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Grand Pierre sees it hammered out of here. Well played again by Sam McConnell, the Newburgh native. He played at USI collegiately, has had a very nice career. There's the bend inside, knotted into the air and cleared out of there by the Hooligans from the Midwest. Roped long and well wide as that's goal kick. That's exactly what they wanted to see. Hooligans put us back underway. That's a good long ball, but no one there to collect for him. Rolled all the way through on him. Goal kick. Knocked around out front, trying to find a way to get this moving. All the way through for the Midwest Hooligans and a reset for the tempo. Tennessee sends it toward midfield, dish to the back line. Tempo, air this out, long down for the wing, could be trouble for the Hooligans. Tennessee tempo, down near the corner, back to the edge of the final third, a roller in front of the referee, sidesteps a defender, and this thing is over the top and out of here. Probably a lot of the fans of the Midwest Hooligans are very familiar with the Mighty Oaks because of all the alum. Walt Ferber, the voice of the Mighty Oaks, is a good friend of mine. Very close personal friend. Great guy. And a staple in broadcasting in the state of Indiana. Left off down near the touchline and wants to go back inside. Behind midfield from the center field circle, this is bent long. Down near the edge of the wing, flicks to the inside again. Tempo's man is mugged. On the move, here come the Hooligans. The Midwest side looking for some space. Hits the brakes and leaves it off down alongside the 18. Around one defender, there's the shot banged away by Tennessee in the tempo. Trying to go back across. Somehow they come up with it. Tempo. Lose this. Finessed over the top, and the tempo can't establish this as it's perfectly deflected off by McConnell. So a corner comes, delivered by Griffin. The Kampala City, Uganda native. Oyerwath, a long career. Product of Budo Secondary School. All the way through somehow. And the collision enough to draw the whistle. This is a great spot for the tempo. Tennessee, they've scored over 36 goals this season. Now in the closing stages, a chance to score what could be the most important of the year. Bang over the top and banged out of there. Downhauer. Back-to-back set-piece opportunities. Well, the first a free kick, now the corner coming. And this is going to find its way through to break the deadlock. Late in the 81st minute, the Tennessee tempo get it done. The Tennessee tempo take the lead in the late stages over the Midwest Hooligans in UPSL playoff play. So now the Hooligans need to respond with just minutes left in regulation. Full time really looming for these two clubs. Keeper comes out and greets this. Tempo, send that long. It's going to be gathered down in the wing as he's looking inside and taken away by the Hooligans. And West Side does get the call. Rima Kamara, the Freetown, Sierra Leone native. He's a Cal State Bakersfield product. Before that, played at Cumberland. Sent long. Pinballed around the tempo. We're going to come down with it. Tennessee tempo looking to burn up what's left in regulation. Thrown in and kept away. Downhauer draws the call. And here comes our referee to show the yellow to the Tennessee tempo. In the 84th minute, our deadlock broken just moments ago in the 81st. All the way through, Downhauer gets it out of there immediately. Not messing around with that. It's going to be knocked back. Tempo on the attack. Taken up and can't clear it away. Tennessee tempo from the right side of the arc. This is sent long. Goal kick for the Midwest Hooligans. Again, really feels like the Hooligans got to do something ASAP. Basically out of time now. Somehow across and inside and just over the spot. This will harmlessly roll on through and back to the Hooligans. Former member of the Syracuse Orange puts us back underway. Midwest side has got to respond quickly. You're running out of time. You're letting Tennessee tempo dictate pressure. Tempo, if you will. Steps around to the front of the 18. Down inside of the arc. And a weak shot winds its way over the end line. Tempo over the top. It's going to be poked out of there by Downhauer. Trying to run it down beyond the wing, nodded out front, it bobbles all around and is sent long to midfield where it's cleared off by the tempo. Midwest Hooligans still got some time to deal with. Not out of cards in the deck yet. Thrown long. A lot of pushing and shoving, a little collision as we do get the whistle. So right there, it'll be thrown in. Makano goes backwards with it this time. And centered up immediately. Cross, Santiago. Bent long. This is knocked out front. The tempo established possession. Easily controlled defensively. Center field circle. He's going to turn to the close side. He's got a convoy and leaves it off for help from Kamara. Loose in the wing. Little fight for the ball there as it's finally regathered. Goffin. Sent through to the penalty arc. Tempo. Popped out of there. And the tempo are going to have to reset again. Down for the end line. Disrupted as it rolls loose out front. Ball to the Hooligans. Stolen in vacant space by Tennessee. Sticky boots. Hooligans man hits the brakes. Good play again. We've seen a lot out of him. Nemanja trying for that connection. We are going to see this stay with the Midwest club. 2 changes coming for the tempo. Mackinson Binder from Smyrna, Tennessee. One of the most productive attackers in the UT Southern program history following his career. Jack Kramer also coming on. Jack spent time with Chicago House. Reliable defensive presence. Over the top. Popped back and forth, and this is sent long and brushed across. Tempo, trying to feed it inside. It's taken by Xavier Angel. Well done. A couple of quick passes of the Hooligans from the Midwest. Stolen by Tennessee's Tempo and skied to midfield. Regathered, Angel again making the play as the slide tackle keeps this headed his way. Wants to get moving quickly as he leaves it off. We're in the 90th minute. It's halfway gone. (1-0) Tennessee Tempo. Full-time seconds away. I'm sure we'll have some stoppage time on this match. Bent long and gloved by the keeper who's taken to the turf. In the 6, he's run down, and we have a player slow to rise to the Hooligans. And everybody looks to be all right, and will play on between the Tempo and the Hooligans. Tennessee cuts it to the inside and skies this through to midfield. Snapped back up by the Midwesterners. Santiago. Pickpocketed by Goffin. Really fun battle between these two today. I've enjoyed this. Hope you have as well. Tennessee's man going to try airing this out over the top. Touched inside on the edge of the 18, and it's out of here. A howitzer goes long. Deep in stoppage time. No signal on the amount of time. Since the 81st minute, it's been Tennessee tempo. Braden Nye scored. Jackson, Tennessee native. This rolls all the way to the keeper. Floated over the top for the tempo. They're leading 1-0. Sent inside and broken up by the Hooligans. Midwesterners leave this long. It's cleared off. Stoppage time winding. We're well beyond an hour and a half played now. Midwest Hooligans see this sent off over the end line. A set piece awarded. Six minutes of stoppage time. Bent long, nodded into the air, and on the end line, a battle for this. Another set piece coming, our referee going inside to do some work. So again, 6 minutes of stoppage time called for. Bent and Tennessee tempo send it out immediately. We played 3.5. Midwest Hooligans, a couple of good moves. Left off over the top. Bent across on the 6. Tennessee tempo send it aerial. Hooligans got to collect and get a quality shot. This is the closest this battle between these two has been all season long. 4 minutes gone in stoppage time. Hooligans just hang on to the football. Could have been crisis. It's a bad spot on the pitch to lose it. Somehow through, the Hooligans lose this. Ball with the tempo. Referee comes over for a quick word. Sent long across, and we'll tag that up. Dished. Tennessee tempo into the 18. A long strike of the ball is batted into the air. Perfectly done by Donhauer. We played 6 minutes of stoppage time. This could be blown at any moment. Referee checks the watch.
Time, referee, time!
Knocked back and forth and sent long over the top. And there it is, full time signaled for as the Tempo win the match in Tennessee. They take down the Hooligans. 1-0 your final score. And it takes 97 minutes between these two sides. We go all the way through into the 97th between the Tempo and Midwest Hooligans. 1-0 your final. A really fun finish. A blast from start to finish. We appreciate you being with us. Nearby Nashville, a beautiful night in Tennessee as this battle is all wrapped up. Some final quick thoughts. Congratulations on a great season to the Midwest Hooligans and, of course, the Tennessee Tempo. Continue their UPSL playoff dreams. Appreciate you being with us for all of the action on the National Sports Broadcast Network tonight. All games and events airing on our networks, broadcast live in our copyright material. Today's game will be archived and available for replay inside of the Apple platform where you viewed it. This has been a presentation of NSBN and Tri-Media. Again, your final score, 1-0. For the Tempo, the Hooligans, and everyone here, I'm Gabriel Schreier saying so long from Siegel High in Tennessee.
Want to watch your favorite Southeast teams in action? We've got you covered. Stream live games and highlights on YouTube, Twitch, Amazon Fire TV, Stream TV, and more. For all the details, visit our How to Watch page at sesnsports.com. It's your one-stop guide to catching every play, every time, wherever you are. The Southeast Sports Network, bringing the game to you anytime, anywhere.
Your favorite teams, your favorite live streams, your favorite highlights. Be sure to engage with us. Find us now on YouTube at NSBN Sports or visit us at nsbnsports.com. All of the ways to watch your favorite local and regional sports. Join us now on Twitch TV. You can also find NSBN on Amazon Fire TV or visit us live on YouTube as we stream games there as well. Another fan favorite way to watch is nsbnsports.com. You can also find us through our NSBN app, free to download from the Google Play Store, and Roku TV, where you can find all of our content. NSBN Sports, visit us at nsbnsports.com.